Rolling down the street in it. Pair of Chucks got my feet in it. Whole pound, no 6 in it. Bring the Khalifa clone, I put the fees in it. KK got the whole place lit up. Hit the switch, make my 6'2" sit up. I know you sick, don't spit up. Tell homegirl if I can't, she gotta get up.
Now from the Peach State, we're just about set for evening baseball from Truist Park. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. Freddie Freeman, with the season coming to a close, the senior circuit's leading hitter makes his case for a batting title. Next. Ian Anderson is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
That brings up Alec Bohm. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way. Hit softly on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly, and there's one gone to begin the evening. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, I think Alec Bohm is certainly a guy we are excited to watch play. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Now at the plate here is Bryce Harper. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey! What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
1-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Grounded back up the middle. Swanson brings it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. It's the Phillies nothing, Braves coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Ronald Acuna is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Freddie Freeman is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. His career line against Wheeler, he's got 22 hits in 47 at-bats. He's also taken him deep 4 times. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. The 1-1.
Aye. Ball, that's out.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. This is to right field and deep off the bat of Freeman. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman, the 297th of his career. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb at the bottom of the first.
Trevor Story steps in now, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Story is retired, 2 down now. At the plate now is Austin Riley, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Nope.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 2 now. Three balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And that's low, ball 4.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Braves are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and the Braves. So stepping in is Rhys Hoskins. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
On to first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Next, it'll be Didi Gregorius. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Bases are empty, one man out. Again, he sends it out of play. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So next to bat will be JT Realmuto. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Riley has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Now into the box, Ozzie Albies. He's fighting to stay on that NL home run leaderboard, number 10, as we enter play here today. That's lifted the other way out to left. Joyce moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit.
That's a ball.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. A dozen home runs and 51 runs batted in. 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson. 1 out, nobody on. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
The count is 2-1.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2.
3-2.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. The batter will be Christian Pache, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Harper finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Here's Matt Joyce now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia 3rd. And up next, the infielder / utility man, Ronald Torreyes. In there, 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Riley is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pache is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They trail this one 1-0. And the next in is Johan Camargo. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
2-0 pitch on the way. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So 1 gone for the Braves here in the 3rd, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and had hung in the middle of the plate. Too late for him to pull the trigger.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
3-1 to him now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the count will be full. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
The first with it is Wheeler, and the runner back. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 home. A pitch out. The throw on a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
2 out, nobody on. High and deep to right center. Center fielder going back at the track. Gone! Solo shot to right center, number 298 in his career, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
At the plate now, Trevor Story. Hard hit towards center. Hazley able to track it down for the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We played 3 full. And now Alec Bohm back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game. I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Adam Hazley stands in as he looks at ball one here. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. Now the 2-0. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Swanson backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. 1 ball, no strikes the count. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive.
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail things here 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping in the long ball threat, Austin Riley. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Hazley will back up and put this away for a long out number 1. Next, it'll be Travis d'Arnaud. He bounced out last time up. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. So 2 out, nobody on, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Fastball's fouled off to the left, and he falls behind now. 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Rhys Hoskins is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And he got him. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently third best. First delivery to him. Didi Gregorius is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. And that's in there for strike one.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go to start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Phillies down in order. They're down 2-0. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first at bat here in the inning. Dansby Swanson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Joyce. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in next, Christian Pache flew out in his only at-bat so far. And that misses ball 1. Two and 0.
No strike.
Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Now it'll be Johan Camargo grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 1-0. Pache leads off first with 1 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And it's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Acuna digs in now. And he fouls this one off. It was a walk in his last trip. 0-1 count and the pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. 4 runs, only 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center, number 299 in his career. And the Braves have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
To the plate now, Trevor Story. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. No hits to this point. And no swing apparently, ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story. 45 home runs now on the campaign. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Here comes the Phillies skipper on his way out toward the mound. And that is going to be all for Zach Wheeler. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Standing in now, Austin Riley. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 28 on the season, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, It's pretty special.
Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs. Travis d'Arnaud with the solo home run. Number 36 on the year for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
What an awesome moment for this team right here. That's the 4th home run in a row. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are chomping at the bit to get up at the plate.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Albies with a 1-1 count now.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hazley's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But 6 runs here in the inning have taken a close game and broken it wide open. 5 innings complete. It's the Braves 8 and the Phillies nothing. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Matt Joyce.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
A ball and a strike now. This is popped up. Freeman is there. 1 out. Ronald Torre is the next to bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. Hey, D-Row, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense, but right here, able to break.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Phillies strand 1. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. And this one runs up high, ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Out to short for Segura. He's got it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. And now a pitch on the way. Pache is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. First pitch of the AB now. Johan Camargo is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he's going to make the catch. Oh, and he paid the price for it, too, as he crashes into the wall. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Back with more here on a Tuesday night. Now at the plate is Adam Hazley. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 1-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their 2nd hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. From the stretch, Rhys Hoskins comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Hazley takes his lead at third with 1 away. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Ready with another 0-2. Pitch is popped up. Freeman has room in foul territory. 2 gone. Here's Didi Gregorius. He grounded out last time up. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle. And, man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The count now at 2-1. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Hit hard up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
At the plate, Matt Joyce. And he puts it on the ground to second. Over to first, and that retires the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Vince Velasquez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Velasquez has racked up just under 100 innings on the mound to this point. And when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5. So he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Barehanded at his ankles. He is out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's turned in yet another strong performance at the plate today, but that's become commonplace for him as the league's leading hitter this deep into the season.
Yeah, I don't see how anyone catches him, guys. I really don't. Only a handful of games left. Multi-hit game today. He's playing with just unbelievable confidence right now. Getting that bat through the zone and looking pretty much unstoppable at this point.
Next will be the designated hitter, Trevor Story. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Down.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no run. All set for the start of the inning. And up next, the infielder / utility man, Ronald Torreyes. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Now a flare out toward right center. And that's in there, base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Behind 0-2 now. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And this one is gone. A home run. Wow, 9 home runs. D-Row, Dan, when's the last time you saw a power performance like this from 2 competing teams?
Matty V, I can't ever recall 9 home runs in a game, D-Row. This has been a case of bad pitching, good hitting, and guys getting pitches to hit and not missing them.
Yeah, Dan, we got to love on both offenses right now. I don't think if you paid the price of admission for a ticket in the last decade, you're seeing a combined 9 home runs hit.
Alec Bohm is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And this is hauled in on the run for the out. And he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one. And stepping in, Adam Hazley in his career versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 2. No balls and a strike to count. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's a pop-up now. Behind the plate, but room for d'Arnaud. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. First pitch of the AB now. Bryce Harper is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately. It all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher. Just go ahead and challenge him.
Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. But the fighting strike for a pair. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next it'll be the outfielder, Austin Riley.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball he hit for the home run, that was one of those meatball ones. A cement mixer just kind of floated up there. I'm not so sure that they're going to go back to the breaking ball here. And if they do, better location is definitely needed.
Count even now at 1-1. Now here it comes. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Ball 2.
Misses. Ball 2.
2-2 the count.
This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the eighth.
Hey, there's a base hit right there on a changeup. Maybe not a good idea to throw this guy back-to-back changeups.
Yeah, he seemed to be timing that first one. He let the first one go by, then he was not going to let the second one go by. Nice job right there staying through that baseball.
And he fouls this one off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball inside.
Riley on at first, nobody out.
Hey,
now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
I got the count 1-2.
Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now. The 2-2 gets him looking up around the letters. One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Real Muto has a play, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Atlanta. They still lead. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 3. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch.
Hey!
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's 1 gone here in the 9th.
Want to remind you folks that coming up after the ball game, comprehensive highlights from the contest tonight as we look back on all the action right here on the show.
Didi Gregorius comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Again, a 1-2. Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. He's set, and the pitch. JT Realmuto is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
In there, a base hit.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. Grand Slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Matt Joyce is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
3-0 to him now. That's in there. 3-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And that is through into center field, a base hit. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
He brings it in, and the Braves continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over. 8-5 tonight. Atlanta with win number 60 in front of the home crowd this year. Ian Anderson wins his 19th decision of the season. Zach Wheeler permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Atlanta Braves, 8 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 2 on base. For Philadelphia, 5 runs, 8 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball. 3 hours and 35 minutes.
One shot is never enough. Just wait for us to go in circles. A lifetime of giving up. Oh, you I'll stop, give me a break. Don't say something about that. If I see you tell me.
Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Playoff contending teams are making their final push to the end of the year. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, Freddie Freeman launched 3 solo home runs as Atlanta downed the Phillies 8-5. He is currently National League East division. They are more than